Hello there, viewer. I just happened to be on the Old School RuneScape webpage where I found the news post announcement where a link to this player survey was buried in the post. Now, I really love these types of surveys because they allow you to give a lot more in-depth responses than the poll booth does in the game. So I am excited to be doing this poll for you on video. Alright, Future of RuneScape survey, OSRS news post, yada yada yada. Thanks for taking part in our prize draw survey. At Jagex, we are extremely proud of the input our players have on the direction of our games. With Old School Mobile on the verge of global release and RuneScape Mobile well on its way, we are looking to the future of RuneScape and want to use your feedback to help us decide what direction to take RuneScape and Old School. Hold up, RuneScape and okay. What direction? Isn't this an Old School post? Oh well, who cares? And what games to make for you in the future. This survey is your chance to tell us a little bit about yourself, what RuneScape and Old School mean to you, and what other kinds of games and activities you like. In doing so, you'll help us guide the future of the RuneScape universe. Because we value your time, when you complete this survey, you will be entered into a prize draw. We have 50 sets of $50 Amazon vouchers, or your stated country's equivalent currency, and 5 huge maps of Galanor to give away to people who complete the survey. Players from any country can take part. The survey will be available to complete until the 20th of October 2018, after which we will be selecting the winners at random from those surveys which are complete, and whose answers are coherent, and getting in touch to let you know. Ooh, let's go. To get in touch with you and enter you into our prize draw, we will be asking you to provide us with your in-game display name as it appears in chat. Please enter your display name only, and not your username or other login details. Please note that we will only be awarding prizes to surveys that are completed. Crud, I might have to log in more now so they think I'm active. The survey should take around 20 to 25 minutes to complete. Most of the answers are multiple choice, but there are a few questions where you will need to type a short answer. Thank you for your input and for helping us build the future of RuneScape and Old School together. Alright, let's go. I am very excited for this. Please enter your display name. Let's see, yes, that's all I need to put in. Please re-enter. Wait, I need to re-enter it. Okay, that's fine. I understand. Firstly, how old are you? I am 20 years old. Which gender do you most identify with? Male. In which country do you live? United States of America. Which race ethnicity best describes you? White Caucasian. Notice they didn't ask me which I identify with. What is your employment status? I am currently a very full-time student. I don't want to say double full-time, but very full-time. What is the highest degree or level of school you have completed? Look at all this personal information. Where is the associate's degree? I'm just going to put prefer not to say. I am uneducated. Now we would like to ask you about your experience with RuneScape and Old School RuneScape. First off, thinking about your past experience with RuneScape and Old School RuneScape. Okay. I have played both of these games at some point, yes. And what was the last time you played RuneScape or Old School RuneScape on any account? Oh. Does logging in count as played? No, I don't count it. Within the last month. It's been like a month and a few days, actually, to be precise. Now thinking only about your last 6 months of playing RuneScape / Old School RuneScape. I only played Old School. RuneScape 3 should not be played by anyone. In the last 6 months, what proportion of your overall gaming time did you spend playing, like 95%. I grinded this game. Holy cow. How often do you play RuneScape, Old School RuneScape, while doing something else at the same time? Watching... yeah, pretty much always. I guess, let's just... yeah, always, yep. How many RuneScape, Old School RuneScape accounts do you have? For all intents and purposes, I have 2. Now thinking of the past few years, have you competed in Deadman? No. On which platforms would you say you regularly more than once a week discuss RuneScape, Old School RuneScape? Oh, discuss. Okay. I still Discord, not in-game, not fan sites. I don't think I use forums. I do YouTube, Twitter. I don't post on Reddit anymore. Yes. Alright, how often do you... Man, I'm really sorry, these are just, like, personal questions, not really in-depth opinion questions. I hope we get to that. I'll just try to, like, go through these faster then. How often do you visit? Probably, like, a couple times a month? Just because I still have a bookmark for some reason, so I'll just put once a month. How often do you post on the subreddits? I never post on the subreddits anymore. Thinking about how much time you spend playing Old School RuneScape. Thinking about how much time you spend playing Old School RuneScape compared to 6 months ago. I have stopped. Yes, I have stopped playing. Let's go. This is how you earn that map. Say you stop playing. Okay, you said that you spend less time, yes, or have stopped playing Old School RuneScape altogether. Why are you playing less, or have you stopped? I have lost interest in... No. There isn't enough new content. I strongly disagree. There is way too much new content. I'm giving less overall. Strongly disagree. I'm busy playing other games. That's part of it, but I wouldn't have quit outright just because I'm like into Smash Bros. Melee now. I would have gotten on mobile and played that, or maybe just AFK'd, but no, I just completely... Actually, no, I strongly disagree. I could have just been AFKing this whole time, and I didn't. I'm bored? No. The new yes, strongly agree, new content is... A lot of it involving skilling is garbage. I'm bored of grinding for XP. I did answer strongly disagree, but the problem with that is, like... Are they talking about the grind itself, or are they talking about the methods in which they introduce the grind for XP? That's a very, I guess I'm just going to answer in the sense, yeah, I'll leave it as strongly disagree, because I interpreted the question to mean grinding in general, not specific to the new types of content. I've been playing RuneScape and no, strongly disagree. I'm too low level for content, nope. I'm playing mobile games, nope. My friends aren't, nope, they're still playing. The game was changing, yes, strongly agree, actually, I'm gonna change this to mostly agree, actually, yeah, strongly agree. Membership is too expensive, no. I got bonds. And battle staves. What parts of RuneScape, Old School RuneScape, would you like to see explored more in the future? You can't combine this question. These are two different games. Alright, I'm just going to answer for Old School. Take as many as you like. Easterlands? No. Mundane stories of the town? I would actually like this. I am a big fan of how Old School RuneScape on launch was very not automated and more personal. And I think this type of thing adds to that. First age settlers, first people. No, I don't care. No, I don't care. Damon him, no. Sky Islands, I don't care. Don't care. Galanor, don't care. Don't care. Gothic's origin story, don't care. Zarek and the Age of Strife, don't care. Imkondo Dwarves, don't know. Zemros, don't care. Discovery, don't... Of Essence Mine and the Return of Magic, don't care. Vampire, don't care. Previous revisions, don't care. Feminic, don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Demon World, don't care. God Wars, don't care. Void Knights and Other Voids, yeah, that'd be cool. But I don't feel these are all like quest related questions, you know. I am under the impression that this is just asking for quests. Other, please specify. Balancing overpowered training methods. That's what I'm interested in. Alright, 22. What are the locations you'd like to see more of from the RuneScape universe? No. Definitely not. Please delete Zaya. the tricky part about this question is like it's saying, what would you like to see more of from the RuneScape? Like, well, I guess read the question. The tricky part is what they mean by more of. If it's more of the same, then I would like to see very little of more of the same. Other fix Zaya. There we go. Actually, that's not a very constructive response. How would I fix Zaya? I can't put. Actually, I'm just gonna I can't. I should think about how to fix Zaya, but yeah, that's too long to put in this little other thing. Let's add some more to this. Rooftop agility courses, says the person with 200 mil. Haha. Such as nearly effortless Arty Knights rooftop agility courses. And Zaya RC. There we go. What single quality most captures what makes RuneScape old school RuneScape compelling for you? Ooh, this is good. Combat triangle, no. Somewhere in my opinion, no. Definitely not. Well, I mean, like, I don't feel like my opinion really matters to them because being in the Hexus Discord chat, I don't really hear much about the a few months ago, Aiza and Wolf were interacting a lot more, but the JMods don't understand the skill. Like, the thing about the JMods is like they don't understand that high-level skilling is a niche. They're just under the impression that because everyone needs the skill and everyone does skill, it's not a niche, and so they approach it in a non-niche fashion. So they're a lot less cautious with how they update the game relative to how it affects skilling. This is in contrast to mini games like Clan Wars or Castle Wars or Barbarian Assault, where they're a lot more meticulous about gathering information from the I don't want to say higher level because I don't think that really applies to those mini games, but for lack of a better word, the higher level players within those communities, the mods will consult them before making any big changes. But with skilling, it's like, nah. They don't see skilling, at least high level skilling, as a niche or an ecosystem or just skilling in general. Even low level skillers who enjoy skilling but just don't want to dedicate a bunch of hours. But anyway, moving on. PvP combat, no. Gathering resources, no. A fantastical yet believable world, no. Max level 99, absolutely not. Quests, no. Competition with others, that has to do with it. Time-based gameplay, farming, player ports. I'm not sure what player ports refers to. But I'm not sure if it's referring to skilling, probably not. Harsh death system, yeah. In part, just due to difficulty, and like, where's difficulty in this? Minigames, no. Grand exchange, no. Comedic characters, absolutely. Is this a RuneScape 3 question? Easy mob fighting, hard boss fights, no. Deep crafting systems, no. Random gameplay, no. Directed gameplay, daily tasks, cooperation with others, no. Relaxed gameplay I can multitask with, no. Runes being a key part of the world, no. Large time investment to complete, I would say yes. That's the closest it is to being overall difficult. This question requires an answer, none of the above. My mistake. I'm so sorry, Jagex. Which existing storylines in RuneScape / old school RuneScape are the most important to you? More quest questions. Can I go back? Let's see. Okay, never mind. I guess I would kind of like to see more storylines with Zarek, so there are more quests on Zaya, and it's not so private servery. Uh, Pirate, Mashrat. Ooh, I kind of like the desert stuff. Oh, look, desert. I'll click that. Troll, World Guardian, Dwarf, Gnome, Goblin, Dragonkin, Monkey, Sea Slugs, Elder Gods, Effeminate, Zaros, Penguin, Czar, Knights, Elements Workshop. Hmm. Give me a moment. There we go. I am so sorry, I just need some water. Alright, who is your favorite character of all time from RuneScape / old school RuneScape? Huh. Uh, wow. I never thought about this question. I don't know how to spell his name, but they know what this is. In your own words, what makes RuneScape games unique or different from other games you have played? This question is optional. Ooh. Is this where they want me to put, like, the fully detailed response? Old school RuneScape. Let me capitalize the school so they know I'm serious and I'm worthy of the prize. Old school RuneScape used to be incredibly exceptional and beautiful in the way it did not cater to maybe that's too flowery language. Hmm. Let's see. Old school RuneScape used to be incredibly exceptional in that it did not cater to players' natural desire for convenience or ease. So overcoming challenges was incredibly This may be my one shot at the JMod seeing what I think, so I gotta make sure that it is as concise but thorough as possible. Was made to be highly desirable for the player while also allowing the player to work with others and establish relationships in order to pursue their goals. Ultimately resulting in I lost the word I wanted to use. I think I'll just end it there. Old school RuneScape used to be incredibly exceptional in that it did not cater to players' natural desire for convenience or ease. So, overcoming challenges was made to be highly desirable for the player, while also allowing the player to work with others and establish relationships in order to pursue their goals. That sounds a little awkward at the end. While also allowing the player to work with others and establish relationships in order to help others pursue their goals, while getting closer to conquering their own. Notice how I said used to be. I think that is a good enough answer. Now thinking about what was most important for— oh, okay, here is the meat. What is most important to you in a piece of RuneScape / old school RuneScape content? It has unique rewards. Now, what I interpret this to mean is that primarily in PVM, where you have a boss and the primary means of income is that rare unique drop, rather than the constant flow of dependable drops. So I'm going to say yes, this is very important. This would make me really like PVM more if like there was a cost to doing PVM and that all your supplies were not guaranteed to be covered and then some. Yes, I think that is optimal. How God Wars is done. I think I accurately described how God Wars is. And that's, yeah, how God Wars is balanced is how everything else should be balanced. I think that's, or, you know, any dependable source of income through PVM should be very minimal. Skilling should be the primary source of dependable income. It is AFKable. You can do something else while playing, just because, well, it depends what they mean by do. If they mean by like watching a video or listening to a video, then I don't think that falls under being able to do while being AFK, or doesn't count as AFKable. So I do like how they also adapted the meaning of AFKable to what the high-level community uses the word for, because in the high-level community, AFKable doesn't literally mean away from keyboardable most of the time, most of the time. Like Artie Roof is AFKable. No, this is, I really don't like this. Wait, hold the phone. Oh, I think I'm doing this wrong. What is most, like, please select up to 3. 1 equal most excited. This is very confusing. Mainly because they use the phrasing up to 3. But if 1 is the most excited, then 3 must be the least excited. It tells a story. I don't care. It's fun. Wait, what's... Oh! Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, it's not... Okay, I can only choose 3 of these. Let's see. High XP per hour. Least. Let's see. Unique rewards is AFKable. No, that's the least. Second least. High quality production, don't care. It's old school RuneScape. Money made, well, Zaya could have higher, yeah, never mind. This is important, but not important enough. Money made per hour, I don't care. High XP per hour. Yep. Chance of, oh, okay. Exciting drop, never mind. Yeah, that's higher. It's fun to play. Fun is very relative. Well, not relative, but I mean, like, it depends what you mean by fun. Like, I wouldn't say skilling is fun, but it's enjoyable. There are others that's not as... These aren't very skilling catered questions. Well, no, hold on. Okay, so this is telling me the top 3 things I am most excited about. Not like, okay, my bad. I was using my own metric. I like chance of exciting drop rewards. I like that there are other people involved. I'm afraid if I click if it's fun to play, that they'll take it as, oh, we need to develop more skilling methods that are more interactive, like Winter Tot, but Winter Tot's not fun. But, ah, man. If this said it's engaging to play, that would be something else. But what I hope they do, if they actually look at like my individual ballot of this, and they're like, okay, he obviously really hates what we did with skilling, but he still wants the game to be fun. I'm hoping they will admit to themselves, like, okay, maybe we don't understand what skillers consider to be quote-unquote fun. So then they'd be prompted to ask people, like, in the high-level community what makes skilling enjoyable, and then they'd be able to determine, they'd hopefully be able to determine what would be the best direction to go for skilling, because, like, I'm just gonna, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I think it is very beneficial to ask the best people who do something what their opinion is on why they enjoy it. In any game, really, but I'm not saying that what they say is gospel. Like, you have to do exactly what they say. But what I think what Jagex should do is Jagex should compile opinions that prioritizes what the most dedicated people to an activity do, examine why they think they enjoy it, and then come to their conclusion about why do people actually enjoy the game. That's Jagex's job, to understand what makes a game enjoyable. They shouldn't be outsourcing what makes a game enjoyable to Reddit or 75% of voters. They should try to understand what makes the game enjoyable based on people's opinions. It's like in RuneScape 3, what they did was they pretty much ignored everyone in the beginning, and they thought they knew everything, but they didn't. But then, as I'm told, what Jagex did was they went to the high-level players and asked them what they wanted, and they got what they wanted, but that didn't go well. But even if that's not the case, in old school, they do the complete reverse, and they say, okay, we're going to let you guys almost entirely decide the direction of the game because you guys know best. But that's not always the case. In fact, most of the time, judging by where old school has ended up, that is mostly never the case. No, actually, no, I take that back. Maybe it is the case for a lot of things, but quite a few important things it is not the case. But that's why it's Jagex's job to determine what's enjoyable and what's not. And I think that if they take the opinion of the most dedicated players on a particular activity in the game, they should prioritize those opinions higher than the majority opinion. Alright. End rant. 28. Which of the following big changes would you like to see in RuneScape or old school RuneScape? A more modern game? No. Better ways to interact with friends. We have Discord. But that might entail a clan system, which I know the clan people really want, so I might vote for that just for them. More responsive gameplay. Fixed tick. That sounds more like a RuneScape 3 thing, I think. I've never heard of this for old school. Improved user interface. Absolutely not. Better controls, different input methods. Absolutely not. Improved graphical consistency. I don't care. More fluid movement, e.g. fixed grid system. No, I think that's kind of inherent to old school. But this may be an RS3 question. Overhaul the player avatar model. That's an RS3 question. Integration with social platforms. No. Improved graphical fidelity and special effects. No. Seasonal game modes. Okay, I don't really care for anything on this list. But I have to vote. I guess one would be the most excited thing. I guess graphical consistency would be nice. More fluid movement? No. No integration, please. Improved graphical fidelity with special effects. No. Seasonal game modes. Alright. I'm gonna vote for seasonal game modes for like the most selfish reason possible. And that is because I think that, well, actually no, it's not the most selfish reason possible, but probably for a reason that most people would not vote for this, which is that if they're spending time on this seasonal stuff, which is promotional and does get, like, attention, which is nice, but if they spend time on seasonal game modes, then they're spending less time potentially making or creating updates that will lower the quality of the game. And currently, that's been the trend. Currently, that's how I see the trend of the game going, the quality overall becoming lower, because that's been the trend ever since launch. So if they spend more time on something else besides that, that's a good thing as far as I'm concerned. How interested would you be in another game set in the RuneScape universe? I would be somewhat interested. Actually, hold the phone. I wonder if Fun Orb would fall into this category. I'll put very interested, and hopefully people will be like, oh, okay, Fun Orb, and they'll be like, oh, right, we'll revive Fun Orb. Now, thinking beyond just RuneScape and old school RuneScape, we want to learn a little bit more about why you play video games. Please take your time and think about how accurate the following phrases are for you when you play a video game. How often do you do the following things when you play video games? Not specific to RuneScape. Think and plan your actions carefully. This is going to be a very delicate balance between Melee and old school RuneScape. I would say I'm... Oh. 7, I could be better. Jump, run, shoot, aim, hide. Almost never, but I do kind of like that. Compete against other players to out, yes. I like that. Group up with other players and enjoy co-op gameplay. I like doing that, but like I almost never do it. Destroy and kill everything you can. Not usually. How often do you do the following things? Focus on increasing your stats? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Put a lot of thought and effort into customizing your character or the game? No. Accumulate achievements and collectibles. Almost never. I don't count RuneScape. I don't count skilling in RuneScape as like these type of achievements. Get to know all the main characters and their backstories. No. Try out many different things to test what the game world lets me do. I like doing that. Yeah, I do that on occasion. How important are the following game elements and activities to when you play video games? Outsmarting my opponents? Oh, that is a very important part of Melee, but maybe I should try that actually. Focus on that. That's pretty important. Taking the time. Yeah, that's important. That is Melee. Figuring out the best strategies. Yeah, I really like that. Yes. Helping other players. Yeah, I love helping other players. Completing all possible missions and achievements. No. Yeah. Put on No, I don't care. How important are the following game elements and activities to you when you play video games? Being able to create custom content and customization. No. Actually, I'll put 2. Unless like the focus of the game is customization, but it's not important. Maybe I'll put 3 because customization is nice. Pretending that I am someone else, I am not a role player. Discovering offbeat or unconventional ways to play the game. It's not important, but I really like doing it, so I'll put 5. Discovering characters with interesting backstories. I don't care. Actually, I am a sucker for some good storytelling. I'll put 5. Becoming as powerful as possible. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. How much do you enjoy the following games? Okay. Being part of a team working towards a common goal. Yeah, I like it. But not that much. Being on the edge through an experience that requires quick reaction time. Ooh, yes, Melee, let's go. Being an agent of chaos and destruction. Being better than your opponents. Yes! Being able to beat the game at the highest difficulty level. Ooh, yes, I like that a lot. Being able to collect and gather a lot of money, pets, or objects. Don't care. Being encouraged to think ahead and plan. Uh, I don't really enjoy that, but I like knowing what to do. Being a contributor to the game world with your creations. Ooh, yes, I like contributing with my creations. Being immersed in another world or in another place. Not really. Being able to experiment with the game boundaries just to see what happens. Yeah, I like doing that. To a degree. How many hours each week do you spend doing the following? Spending time with friends and family. Oh boy. Crud. Gotta think about this. Oh my goodness. I have to go through a catalog of my week. Crud. I'm just gonna put 5 to 10. I'm thinking around 10. Commuting, I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Uh yeah, this seems good. No, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Nah, that's better. Watching films? Nah. Listening to music? Oh yeah. Reading books? Nope. Playing sports, exercise, hours a week. I'm so bad. Watching TV. I don't watch TV. Browsing the internet. Browsing or like using. That's gonna be between one of these two, depending on how it categorizes that. I'll do between 20 and 40 hours, so I feel good about myself. Listening to podcasts, yeah, I do that a lot. Which of the following types of websites do you use regularly? News, no. Finance, no. Internet, and what are these? What do they want to know from me? My goodness. Which of the following types of websites do you use regularly? News, fan, no. No. Shopping, no. Travel, no. Books, no. Real estate, no. Beauty, fitness, no. Sports, no. Science, no. Artists and entertainment. Arts and entertainment, I guess. People in society, I guess. Home and garden, no. Health, no. Jobs, education, no. Online communities, I guess. Hobbies and leisure, yes. Pets and animals, no. Vehicles, no. No. Yes. Yes. No. I guess right now I do, because I'm in school. Reference food, drink, okay. Other, I can't think. Which of the following social networks / websites use regularly? More than 1 hour per week. Twitter is highly variable. Like, I don't even use Twitter for like an hour a week, unless there's something I need to respond to, but YouTube, yes. Twitter, yes. Twitch, yes. Follow me on Twitch, by the way. Discord, yes. This question requires... Which one did I miss? Oh, commuting. Crud, I thought I pressed it. Oh. Okay, I clicked this one instead. Okay. Playing cards? No. Commuting? That much. For games other than RuneScape, how much time do you spend each week gaming on the following platforms? Desktop? Okay, this is very confusing. I play a lot of Melee, but I play a lot of Melee on the desktop using an emulator. So I'll count that as not desktop. Emulator doesn't count. Well, each week I would say around... It's like 6 hours. Oh. Laptop, PC 0, Xbox 0, PlayStation 0, Switch 0, other Nintendo platforms. Yeah, mobile tablet 0. I need to get this number up. I have a lot of school. Mobile tablet. No, I don't play on that anymore. How much do you play multiplayer versus single player games? Does grinding in single player for a multiplayer game count? I would say balance of both. Other than RuneScape, old school RuneScape, thinking about the games you play on PC or console only, which of the game genres have you played for over 10 hours in the past year? Okay. Action adventure, no. Online adventure, no. Builder sandbox, no. Card game, no. Fighting game, yes, that Melee counts. MOBA, no. Music game, no. Not RuneScape, no. Online shooter, no. Puzzle, no. Actually no. Racing RPG, no. Absolutely not. Shooter, no. Sport strategy, yes. Survival, no. Where's platformer? No platformer here. What proportion of your PC games you usually buy on Steam? I only play a few games, so I'd say like almost I'd buy some, yes. We are 47 minutes in and they said take 25 minutes. Lies. Thinking about the games you play on PC console only, which single player genre have you played for the most time in the past year? Where is platformer? Actually, let me go back. I do need to put action adventure. Because yes, that would be action adventure. Approximately how many hours per week do you spend playing this genre of games? Not anymore, really. Now, could you tell us the PC/gaming console you've spent the most time playing this year other than RuneScape? GameCube. Technically a Wii emulator, but GameCube. Now, could you tell us your favorite PC console game of the past 5 years? Does old school RuneScape count? Or does it mean like the game that I've liked the longest the most, or the one that I've liked the most within the last 5 years? I think it's the latter, so I'm gonna say Melee. Looking in the future, which PC console games are you looking most forward to? Super Smash Brothers Melee. Finally, if you could play a RuneScape-ified version of any other PC console game, what would it be? I.e. with similar gameplay but with art, characters, lore, community, etc. from the RuneScape universe. This is a funny question. What does it mean? It depends what you mean by RuneScape-ified first. If you mean like the current... I really hate how this poll is RuneScape and old school. This question is honestly unanswerable. because RS3 and OSRS are completely different games. This question is honestly unanswerable because RS3 and OSRS are completely different games with a lot of the same locations and the same NPCs that share names and similar functions. That is a good answer. Do you currently own a smartphone? Yes. What model of smartphone do you currently have? I have an iPhone 5S. And it's breaking down. Thinking about the RuneScape universe, how interested would you be to see a new RuneScape game in the following game genres? Which game platforms? I'm just going to put PC because PC is FunOrb. Mobile tablet, second Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, probably Switch. Actually, Nintendo did make Melee, but they also neglected it for so long, so I'm not sure if I want to give them any business. But yeah, Nintendo Switch. Thinking about PC console, which genres would you most want to see a new RuneScape game in? Which one is FunOrb? Give me FunOrb. Give me FunOrb. Okay. RuneScape RTS. Actually, no. I want a RuneScape fighting game. I need to go back. I need to amend that. I want a RuneScape fighting game. I forget what did I answer that question with? What kind of game would I like to see most like RuneScape? Oh no. Oh yeah, I put that question's unanswerable because it is. Second choice. Strategy. A RuneScape game like RuneScape. Actually, I'm gonna make this the first choice because I would love it if they brought back a 2013 or 2007 whatever version of the game and just leave it like that with like bug fixes and, you know, attention but not content updates or even quality of life updates. Second choice? What was my second choice again? Fighting game? Yes. Super Smash Brothers RuneScape. And strategy. Thinking about your past video game purchases, which of these was the most important factor that convinced you to try the game? Word of mouth, seeing a friend, familiarity, well, the Smash documentary sucked me in. So let's see. Watching video game trailers? No! Internet banner? No. Promotions? Watching gameplay online? Watching esports involving the game? I guess this is the closest that I'll get. Which, if any of the following game websites do you regularly visit? Neos, no. Giant Bomb, no. Games, Twitch, yes. Kotaku, no. IGN, no. GameFAQs, no. Destructoid, no. PC Gamer, Polygon, Game Astro, 1UP, Eurogamer, Game Informer, GameSpot, there we only Twitch. I forgot all those places even existed. Actually, I've never even heard of most of those places. End of survey. You have reached the end of the survey. I want to thank you once again for giving us your feedback. You are so welcome. By submitting your responses, you will be automatically entered into the prize draw for a $50 Amazon voucher and a huge map of Galanor. We will be selecting the winners at random from the surveys that have been properly completed. You will hear about whether you have won a maximum of 2 weeks from the closing of this survey. Ooh, let's go. I hope they send me an email, because I don't have to remember to check my account. Please check that your responses, e.g. favorite games, are comprehensible and click the submit survey button again to ensure a chance of winning. Comprehensible, okay. Yep, I was very comprehensible. Draymond wants your opinion on speaking up? I don't care. Alright, well, that is the end of the video. Just shy of an hour long, which is good. Thank you all for watching. I'm sorry that for large sections of the video, I was just thinking to myself, completely silent. I know that ideally I would have been thinking the whole time, but I guess I just needed some moments to think about a lot of things simultaneously before I said something, and those moments just took longer than I anticipated. So I do apologize for that. That may just be a flaw on my end, cognitively speaking. I hope all of you who watched this enjoyed this video, and I really hope that Jagex does more of these types of SurveyMonkey polls where they get in-depth responses, because I do really like giving more in-depth responses. Thank you for watching. See you next time.